Hi, this is Brittany Highland from Konexion. Those of you who do the search engine optimization for your own blog or website may be a little bit overwhelmed when it comes time to pick the keywords for your site. I'm excited to present a free keyword research tool to you today. It's from SEOBook.com, and it's more sophisticated than Google's free research tool, which is why I decided to make this video for you. To get started, you're going to click on Join for Free. It's a simple registration process. You'll receive a confirmation email and we'll need to click on a link in there to finish the process. I already have an account, so I'm going to go to Log In. Once you're all logged in, you're going to go up here to Tools and click on Keyword Tool. You'll notice that there are a number of public tools that are available to you even when you're not a member. So I encourage you to check those out in your free time. A note on keywords for those of you who are just getting started with search engine optimization. Though the word keyword implies one word, you can actually have multi-word keywords. For example, social media marketing is a keyword. I usually try and stick with 3 words maximum for keywords, but there are exceptions when you're dealing with proper nouns. Say that you have a local museum called Lyndon Johnson Texas History Museum, and you want to write a blog post about it. You might do some keyword research and find that there are actually a decent amount of people searching for Lyndon Johnson Texas History Museum. Even though it's 5 words, I would go ahead and use it. So there are exceptions to that 3-word keyword rule of thumb. Try saying that 5 times fast. For our purposes today, I am going to work with the keyword Houston restaurants. Our data has processed, and this is what we're looking at. Look at all this amazing data for you to work with as you're trying to find the right keyword for your site. You'll notice that here in the top left it says WordTracker. WordTracker is a respected company that gathers keyword data. I use a paid tool for my keyword research, and it uses WordTracker as well. Here in this next column is the WordTracker count. That's WordTracker's count of the daily searches for a given keyword. Moving over, Google also has a daily estimate for searches for all of these keywords, and so do Yahoo and Bing. This 4th column is a combination of these 2 numbers, 271 and 112 equals 383. Moving on over, we have some other resources to use. The first one is Yahoo Suggests. This is actually, if you bring up this link right here, it will show you the top search results for all of these keywords. So it'll show you which websites are ranking at the top for Houston restaurants. Clues is a great resource that I want to take a closer look at. In my opinion, Yahoo Clues is most useful after I've already picked my keyword. So see, for example, how many women and men in each of these age groups are searching for Houston restaurants. You can click on this and even see related search terms for the different genders and demographics. This helps me to know who my audience is as I'm writing a full web page, and I really appreciate the data that Yahoo Clues offers. We're just getting started. Let's go over to the next column and see what Google Trends has to offer. The Google Trends page provides 4 key areas of information. The first shows search volume over time. So going back all the way to 2004, it will show you how many people are searching for a given keyword and how it's increasing or decreasing over time. Obviously, choosing a keyword that's decreasing in search volume probably isn't a good idea. If you're targeting a certain region in the United States, this is definitely the page that you want to take a look at. It'll show you that more people in Texas than anywhere else are searching for Houston restaurants, which isn't too surprising. But there are many other keywords that you could really use this regional information as you're choosing your keywords and writing your web pages or blog posts. Moving over, we see 2 other columns. It also provides data by city, which is also very helpful, and by language. Here, only English-speaking people are searching for Houston restaurants. We've come to Google Insights, which is this link right here. That will provide you some global data on who is searching for your keyword, as well as some more information on the search growth of your keyword. The next page I want to open and take a look at is Google Suggest. If you're only looking at demand when you're choosing your keywords, you're going to find yourself in trouble. You also need to look at the supply of any given keyword, and you can see that Google Suggest provides exactly that information because they're showing you how many pages you're competing with for any keyword. So I'm going to use some fictitious numbers and give you an example. Say that you went through this keyword research tool and found that 100,000 people are searching for Houston restaurants every month. You might think to yourself, that's wonderful. I want to use this keyword because I can get myself in front of all of those people, or at least a significant percentage. But what if you don't know that 500,000 websites have already keyworded for the keyword Houston restaurants? Obviously, the supply far outweighs the demand, and you are putting yourself at a disadvantage by choosing a keyword with that kind of supply-demand ratio. Instead, you want to find the sweet spot. You want to try and find keywords with high demand, or at least satisfying demand, and low supply, so that your keyword will be profitable and you'll have a much better chance of ranking for your given keyword. I'm going to let you explore the rest of the columns on your own. There is a lot more data to be found here. This column right here links to Google AdWords keyword tool, as does this one right here. I'm not sure why it's duplicated, but just a heads up. You may be thinking to yourself, well, Brittany, this is great. You've shown me a new tool, you've shown me how to use it, but what do I do with all of this data that I have now? I want to leave you with 3 key applications for using this tool. First of all, remember, the goal is to find keywords with high demand and low supply, because that means that those keywords are profitable. You have some demand numbers right here. Remember that they're daily estimates, so you'll need to multiply if you want a monthly number. And remember that if we move over here, that's where the Google Suggest button is. That will give us some supply information of how many websites you're competing against for a given keyword. These numbers are not completely accurate. They are estimates, and this is a free tool, and so it's not as specific as other paid tools are in helping you to compare demand with supply. But it's a really good start, and if you just start thinking in that way of comparing demand and supply, you're going to be ahead already. The second application I want to leave you with is that these numbers are estimates. Rather than thinking to yourself, 383 people search for Houston restaurants every day. Think to yourself, there are more people who search for Houston restaurants every day than there are who search for downtown Houston restaurants or Houston restaurants directory. What I'm saying is you want to think of these keywords in relation to one another as you're choosing the right keywords for your site. And finally, don't become number bound. Do not spend hours and hours every day of researching the right keywords for one blog post and then going to Google Analytics and looking at how much traffic is coming in and going back to the same post, tweaking it again, and doing this over and over again, because that kind of attitude is not what you need to rank. Instead, you need to go through this research. Maybe you can develop a routine, go through the same routine with every post, implement the keywords that you found, and publish, and leave it. Come back in a week or in 2 weeks, check your traffic numbers. If there's a certain post or page that really isn't ranking well in comparison to the others, then maybe you can consider doing a little bit more research and tweaking. But otherwise, you need to be creating new content, because new content is what is going to drive an upward surge in your ranking at the search engines. I really hope that this tool has been helpful for you and that you'll take this information, implement it, and let me know how it works for you. I would love to hear from you. This is Brittany Hyland at Konexion, and I will talk to you soon.